Hey Trey.
How y'all doing?
So, I mean, I know the last 2 road games you guys played, didn't go your way. You get another opportunity this week to go play one of the teams that's been one of the better teams in the division the last few years. I mean, how much are you guys itching to kind of prove yourselves to get this opportunity to show that you can win on the road?
Oh, of course we are. I feel like road games are, good because it's a hostile environment. I feel like a lot of people do thrive in road games just because you feed off the crowd's energy, even though they're cheering for the opposite team. You do feed off that kind of environment. And I feel like it's good for our team, to get Pitt under our belt and get a couple road games under our belt just because it can help us out against Temple. So I feel like a lot of players are, excited about this game, playing, Philadelphia Stadium, night game. So I feel like it's going to be exciting atmosphere.
Have you guys, I get the sense that you guys probably feel like you haven't played your best offensive game yet. There's been, like, the first half last week was great, and then, third quarter kind of not so much. And then Stanford probably maybe was the best one, all 4 quarters. But do you feel like, this offense's potential hasn't yet, shown its full potential?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with that. I feel like you said, Stanford was one of the games where we kind of reached, kind of the tip of what we can do, tip of the iceberg. And I feel like when we play like that or really play to what we believe we can play like, it can get really scary really fast. Just how fast we play and, the big plays we like to make. I feel like when we do, like I said, reach that tip of the iceberg, it's going to get scary.
There's been a lot of talk about penalties recently, pre-snap, post-snap stuff, mental stuff, and not to single you out.
Yeah, no, I got you.
You have some mistakes.
Yeah.
After the play, shoving and lining up offsides. What needs to happen though for you guys to cut down on those mistakes as a team?
I feel like you said, it's all mental. The post-snap penalty on me, not checking with the ref and lining up. That's all mental stuff that we can't have, you know what I mean? It's stuff that kills drives. We looked at, I think it was some stat that said every time we've had a post-snap penalty or something like that, it's either been a 3 and out or a negative play. So I feel like that's just stuff that we got to control as players. The coaches, they tell us, keep your head in the game, don't do nothing crazy, and that's just on us players to do that.
I know this last game was at home, but is it more difficult to do that, keep your head on straight when you're on the road? It's raucous environment, people going against you, it's physical.
No, I feel like for me it's the opposite really, because when I'm at home I'm just so comfortable. How we have our fans, I'm on my sideline, it's just comfortable. When I'm on the road I feel like I'm way more locked in. I'm just really like dialed in because you're going against a hostile environment. Like you said, it's gonna be loud, so you guys gotta really extra dial in on the play calls, on what's going on. So like for me it's kind of the opposite with that.
Now that we're more than half of a season with Dylan being the starting quarterback, what's kind of been your perspective of him and how he's kind of handled it and how he's improved and just kind of what he's been like as we go through half the season now?
I feel like he's done a great job. Any freshman to come in, especially at that quarterback position, is really tough. To learn the offense, to become the leader on the team. The leader is really tough, and I feel like he's done a great job. There's some things he can improve on, there's some things we all can improve on, but that's what comes with the game. And him being so young, going out there, playing on the road, getting that experience is going to be great for him in the future. But I feel like he's done a phenomenal job so far.
Temple plays really well at home. They have a pretty good defense. Kind of, what do you know about what you guys are going to see on Saturday?
Of course, I think they call it Temple tough. So, they're going to be a tough team. They have a lot of good ball players that fly around to the ball. They have a new guy at DB, I think, transferred from Baylor. He's a good ball player. So, that's just one thing Temple prides himself on. Playing tough, being physical, and that's just the challenge that we're going to have to accept coming in.
Now, the goals right now that you have, at least for conference, you need some help. But you kind of think about there, cool, we got to lock down this game because whoever loses, Temple or UCF, they're probably eliminated from conference contention. Is it something you think about in the back of your mind, just knowing how important a game like this is?
Yeah, no, I feel like that's how we take every game, to be honest. But like you said, this is one of the, for now, the situation we're in now, we gotta win out. That's the number one goal for all of us. And I know that whether it's Temple or whether whoever it is down the line, we just know to control what we gotta control. We gotta win out. So,
Trey, you had a couple of offensive linemen go down last week. As a wide receiver, are you aware of that? You have to alter your game thinking you got to be that much quicker? Yeah,
you kind of do like peep it just a little bit because you kind of like walking off the field on an injury timeout, you kind of see like who's down, and in the back of your head you just gotta know like if that's left tackle, if that's right tackle. I might have to speed up my route because not only are you going against the DBs, but you're going against the pass rush too as well. So you got to keep that in the back of your head.
Appreciate it. Thanks a
Awesome.
lot, Trey.
Thank you.
Good luck on Saturday.
Yes, sir.